Hello, I am Petzold, and I will be talking about mentoring middle school students in robotics. Thank you to our many sponsors who have helped contribute to this online conference. Please click the star and drag it to your location. It would be great to see where everyone is from today. To do this, you have to click the second star button down by on the left-hand side in that panel. Originally, we were the first LEGO League. The first LEGO League is a competition in which teams build and program a LEGO Mindstorm robot that have to complete a certain tasks that are predetermined. This could include having the robot open a LEGO door, or even rolling a dice and picking up the crook ball, according to what the dice rolled. These are just a few challenges that the robot is supposed to handle. The team gets points depending on how many tasks can be completed, and points can be deducted for giving the robot additional help, such as repositioning it with your hands. Unfortunately, our club decided not to participate in the first LEGO League for a few reasons. First of all, we were having many problems trying to order the kits to build those obstacles that a robot would have to interact with. Also, the kids really wanted freedom to build and engineer whatever they wanted. The first LEGO League required us to build robots to perform an exact function. But many times the kids just wanted to build robot tanks or cars to have a derby with. Overall, the kids were very excited with the new change because it allowed them to be more creative. In the picture above is a LEGO League championship in Utah. For our robotics club, we are using the LEGO Mindstorm EVA 3. We brought a few of these base kits to get the club started. The kit comes with the big block or brick in the center of the robot, which is the brain of the computer. It has a USB port, so if the onboard storage runs out, you can use a flash drive. You can connect many components and sensors to the robot through the brick. Sensors that are included in this kit are an infrared sensor, a color sensor, proximity sensor, and a touch sensor. In addition to the sensors, you can hook up the robot with up to 4 motors. There is a category of LEGO bricks called Technic, which is LEGO bricks, that work very well for designing LEGO robots. Although sets come with LEGO beams and other useful tools to engineer a robot, we wanted additional parts for the robot. So after a few meetings, we talked about what types of pieces we need more of and we're running out of. With the help of some donations, we were able to buy a bulk lot of Legos online from Pick a Brick. One of the ideas of the club is to give the kids an exposure to programming. Most of them have never done any sort of programming or creation of apps prior to this club. We use drag and drop programming, which is exactly what it sounds like. Using menu bars, kids drag different code, which is in a form of a picture with some text on it. You then snap the different blocks of code together, creating a program and adding values. Some of the students have exposure to Scratch, which is a drag and drop programming language. For Mindstorm, we use the LEGO programming language, which is also drag and drop programming. You can see a very simple LEGO program on the screen. What the code does is when a button is pressed, motor A, B, and C all move forward. This is in a loop, which means it represents the code again and again. So if the button was pressed again, the motors would move forward again. Using pictures to program makes it easy for all ages and skills levels to code. This program is called App Inventor, which allows you to make apps for an Android device. You can build an app that can eventually be downloaded on the Play Store. App Inventor is a mix between drag and drop programming and a completely written language like Java or Python. This code was some code that I wrote for a computer science class at school. That was the start of making a mini golf app. I'm trying to teach some of the concepts I've learned from my school class and this language to help the LEGO Robotics kids develop as engineers and software developers. A few days ago, we got together and I started teaching them the basics of App Inventor, with the goal of eventually using it to write programs for the LEGO Mindstorm. By the end of the day, everyone walked out of the room knowing how to make this app in which they clicked a button and then a sound played on the screen, or change colors or something along those lines. Now I'm going to talk to some of the middle school students who are here today. So Logan, can you answer a few questions for me?
Sure.
My first question is, what is the robot you are building for? What does it do, and what activities can it complete?
Mine was built for battle. It can shoot a bazooka or spin a tri-blade. It can knock objects down.
Okay, thank you. What is the biggest engineering challenge you have faced while building LEGO robots?
I can never find a way to get the robot to run on its battery for more than 30 minutes at a time.
Okay. Could you tell me about how you are developing your skills using various programming languages, and tell me about your favorite language?
I've been practicing drag and drop programming in the Mindstorm language for my robot, but I also have used Hopscotch and Scratch. My favorite of the three is Hopscotch, where you can drag blocks for drawing lines, and you can really make all sorts of cool stuff.
Okay. What have you learned most from our LEGO Robotics Club?
I've learned how to build on to defend points that are weak on my robot for the derby. Yeah, like mine used to be off balance, and mine still can't grab. Yep, so.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to ask Ray some questions now. Okay, Ray, could you tell me the process in which you built your robot and the challenges you faced while building it?
The process involved was I started building with Legos, and if I didn't like what I was doing, I would fix what was wrong. Then I had to look at my robot Then I had to look at my robot and to try and to get it compact.
Okay, what is the robot you are building for? What does it do? What activities can it complete?
My robot was built so it can be strong and sturdy. My robot was built to be like an armored car, but this robot cannot be lifted. My robot can do activities where you can go into small areas and carry stuff that you do not want to lose.
Okay, and what is the biggest engineering challenge you have faced while building LEGO robots?
The wheels were the hardest part to get to work. They were hard because the cover on the wheels kept rubbing against the wheels. I fixed this problem by trying new overhangs.
Okay. Could you tell me about how you are developing your skills using various programming languages, and tell me about your favorite?
I learned to program with to make an app. I liked to make an app because it had a wide variety of things you could use and because you could test it using an Android device. I also liked it because you can put your own images in it.
Okay. What have you learned most from our LEGO Robotics Club?
I have learned you can't have the wheels too far from the body or the brain, or it will start to bend. It will take a lot of support to get it not to bend. I learned it was harder to program than I thought, but now that I know how to do it, I can do it.
Okay, thank you, Ray. Here is one of the builds one of the students made. In one of the competitions we are having in our club is a derby. This car was designed to try to push the other robots off of the derby ring, and also trying to flip the other cars. Okay, now I'm going to open the room for questions. So can you please post your questions in the chat box, and I will answer them the best I can. The two kids that presented today were in 5th grade in middle school. The first LEGO League is open to children in 5th to 8th grade, but we opened our Robotics Club for anyone in 5th to 8th grade as well as the first LEGO League, what they allow in their championship or their club competition. Are there any other questions? Currently, I am the only high school student that is helping in the club. But if someone else would like to help to the club, I'd be happy to let them join and help mentor the kids. The name of our club is, well, we started out as the first LEGO League, and now we just call it the Middle School Robotics Club. For funding, we started out with, we've had donations over time from various parents and teachers, and also we asked, I asked for some money from our school to start the program, in which we got a few $100s to buy the sets with. The LEGO Mindstorm sets cost, I believe it was $250 or $350 on the LEGO store. Just go to lego.com. You can, but anything in addition to that, you could buy the individual sensors if you just want more sensors on lego.com as well. And the Technic bricks you can get at LEGO store, pick a brick. Also, eBay, you can find a lot of bricks on eBay for cheaper, or a brick link. One of the reasons I got involved with mentoring was because I love playing with Legos, even though I'm in high school, and I love engineering things. And so I decided I wanted to help the younger generations get interested, like I am. there any other questions? Thank you. Yes, this is an after-school activity. Our school ends at 3:15. I have the club start at 3:30, and we go until 4:30, in which their parents will pick them up. I go to a K-12 school, so I'm in the high school, and they're in the middle school, so I walk down to the middle school, in which I mentor in a science room. And I always tell the kids that if they want, they can, we have a recess in school. They can, at any time at recess, they can go, and they have access to the Legos on their own, where they can just go and build the Legos and program or whatever they want at recess. Is there any other questions? They don't gain any academic credits for doing this. This is extracurricular activity. But maybe in the future it could give them some sort of credits. This is the first year this program has been opened at our school, so we're still developing the program. Is there any other questions? Are there any other questions before we end the session? Thank you for joining me in this session today. I hope you guys all have a great day today.